Hi, I'm Bill Hewitt, President and CEO of Kalido. How many times have you heard this from IT? If the business would just tell us what their real requirements are, we could deliver systems that support their goals. Or maybe you've heard this. If IT would just listen to our requirements, they could deliver a system that finally gives us what we want. What is the big problem between these two organizations, and why can't they get it together? It's been a challenge since the dawn of computing. Computers are processors that execute instructions based on binary code. Every IT professional knows that. But every business person sees IT differently. They see iMacs and iPhones. They see programs that allow them to communicate. They see computing technology making their homes more efficient, but the technology that makes their lives easier doesn't always translate to the workplace because of a significant gap in communication between IT and business users. For example, when my iPhone doesn't work, I call our IT team, and the first question they ask me is, "What's wrong with it?" And I respond, "Of course, it doesn't work." Two completely different points of view. Think about it. Consumer electronics companies spend billions of dollars in researching customer needs, identifying spending patterns, likes and dislikes, etc. By the time a product goes to market, there's a general sense of where the product will fit. Some firms like Apple do an exceptional job of filling gaps by focusing on new problems and delivering solutions versus copying existing technologies. IT organizations, the producers of product, do not spend enough time understanding the needs of their users. Some organizations we see crossbreed high potential managers to help translate, but in general, communications are challenging. I should know. In 1993, I took a job in a major bank as a technology relationship manager to help translate the needs of the business to IT and vice versa. What a shock it was for me. The IT team complained constantly about how the users didn't know what they needed, and the users constantly challenged the IT team to come out of the data center and see what the real world was like. Now, over time, we improved communication by focusing on a few simple themes. First, putting things in the language of the person on the receiving end. We ended up grouping 117 different IT services into 4 digestible categories, and pricing per user, we were able to eliminate the hassle of micro-level chargeback arguments. 2, you need to understand the pain, not the symptom. At one point, the head of trading threw his trading phone, which is a very large device, because we didn't understand that traders needed a tactile phone so they could dial without looking at it. We had delivered a digital phone with LED readouts, fewer moving parts, so for IT, less broken phones to deal with. Third, you need to utilize a common language that both parties can understand. Remember that when the French and the Italians want to communicate, they speak English. And fourth, you have to maintain a constant flow of communication and checkpoints. Now, this is good advice for any relationship, but business users are very wary of what happens in the IT back room. Invite them in and show them around your world. Finally, you need to focus on pragmatic business value-based deliverables. If you can show the other party how your work will benefit them, they will hold you in high regard. In my department, we did have an impact. The business understood the value they were receiving because we presented IT as services the end users were buying, and that gave us a forum for discussing value and how to improve our service. Sometimes technology organizations amass too much power because technology can be seen as a black art. IT departments need to think like a service organization, and business users need to understand their role in getting good services. Just like consumer technology, the time has come for the user to play an active part in getting good service.